with a non-scoring referee. 3 knockdown rule is in effect. There is no standing 8 count. The referee is Chris Wallison from Erie, Pennsylvania, and Pernell Whitaker comes out throwing the right jab. Of course, we remind you, he is a southpaw. Mayweather, a conventional right-handed fighter.
There's the right-hand counter by Mayweather. That is his power punch. He feels, Roger Mayweather does, that he can outbox Pernell Whitaker, but he doesn't want to do it. He wants to knock him out. The problem with that is he's subject to counter punches himself. You saw Pernell's left come right in on his chin on that punch.
Indeed, this fight could go a number of different ways. That will be called a slip by Wallison. A number of different ways because Mayweather does have knockout power and a questionable chin.
The question is, coming in with less formidable opposition, Pernell Whitaker has not been able to knock out an opponent in his last 4 fights. Does he have the power to take advantage of Mayweather's questionable chin?
Now, Pernell Whitaker's handlers, particularly trainer George Benton, want him to be in close where Mayweather cannot develop the range to put the power in the right hand. Right now, it doesn't appear to me, Alex, that Pernell is up close and forcing the action in the way that his handlers may have wanted.
He has to find a way to get inside. Pernell Whitaker slips punches very, very well. He has to slip the punch and then let his own hands go. Good body punch, a good straight left to the stomach of Mayweather by Whitaker. Another one. And that will take away Mayweather's legs and it'll take away some of his energy as the fight develops, if it develops into the later rounds.
Mayweather had difficulty making the 135-pound weight limit this morning. It took him more than 1 hour to get on the scales and tip under 135 pounds. It remains to be seen, of course, whether or not that took anything out of it.
Another left by Whitaker to Mayweather's body. Fighters throwing hard punches and landing them.
Just at this early stage, Alex, it appears to me that Whitaker has more snap in his punches than he did 4 months ago against Alfredo Lane in this same arena.
Pernell Whitaker's very, very competitive, and he knows that he hasn't been that impressive in recent fights. And perhaps he will rise to the challenge as both Lou Duva and good right hook, and he's down! Down in round 1.
You see George Benton talking to Pernell Whitaker. Here now, a look at the knockdown.
Watch Mayweather miss and Whitaker come up firing with a right hook. Ducked under a punch. The left put him down, but it was the right hook that started it.
In his career, Mayweather has been a first-round knockout victim at the hands of Rocky Lockridge.
Mayweather's been down 4 times in his career. He's been hurt numerous other times. The question is, with superior conditioning, will he be able to come back?
Round 2 begins. Slightly wobbled.
Do you think that animosity to which he showed you in the fight, in the clip before the fight, was just hype? You have seen Pete Whitaker continue throwing many punches after the bell and throw a punch on the break that landed on the referee. He does not like Roger Mayweather. tangled up there, Jim. He was not wobbled. They stepped on each other's feet.
But he did earlier land one solid right hand as he continues to try to weather the storm and come back and find his legs after the knockdown in round one. Another left hand from Whitaker, not a solid blow.
But it did some damage. And you saw the reaction from Mayweather. He is not right yet. He has no bounce in his legs at all. Whitaker taking his time, being very patient. Right hand by Mayweather, backs up Whitaker. That's really a sucker left hand that beat Whitaker through, and he got it home. Not to great effect, but he did land it.
Indicating that Mayweather still does not have complete control of his body in there.
Again, the left gets home. Again, it just missed, but it scored. And meanwhile, Mayweather is not scoring.
Whitaker set all this up by working well to the body in the first 2 minutes of round one.
Whitaker doubling with the left, landed one, missed one, and Mayweather came firing back. Carrying his hand so low. Look at the left. He really is open every time he throws that left jab for another countering right hook by Whitaker.
But for the moment, it appears that Roger Mayweather is going to get out of round two. It's farther than he got against Rocky Lockridge or Julio Cesar Chavez, and farther than it looked for a few moments as though he would make it today.
Madeline Kahn.
Start of round three. Briefly, let's look at the left hook from round two that hit referee Chris Wallison right in the kisser. And now the two fighters meet again at the center of the ring and begin the action in round three. Clearly, Pernell Whitaker has won both of the first two rounds. Of course, he knocked Mayweather down in round one, also scored several telling blows after the bell, which ended round one.
So from that replay, the referee takes a punch very well. He must be in superior condition.
Well, in all of Pete's previous fights here, the referee was Al Rothenberg, and I don't think he could have taken that punch.
They settled down a little bit here, fighting on the inside. Obviously, that favors Whitaker. Mayweather has not used his superior size to land punches from the outside. Low blow by Whitaker. Nothing from the referee that I saw.
Mayweather seems to have his senses back, though.
He's not 100% yet. Pete Whitaker looks like, to me, like he's setting a trap. He's backing up. He's trying to draw Mayweather in to drill one of those straight left hands home. He might be better advised to do what he just did, to try to back up Mayweather. I think Roger's much more dangerous when he's coming forward, when he can plant that back foot, that right foot, and let that right hand go with leverage and power.
Hold, Roger, hold, both of you.
Wouldn't you say this is a very different Pernell Whitaker than the man we saw 4 months ago against Alfredo Lane?
He certainly was in round one. He's pacing himself a little bit more right here. You get the sense that he may explode.
Let him go, Roger.
But it's possible also that he let Mayweather off the hook a little bit in round two. Good right uppercut by Whitaker. Mayweather right now just doesn't have any real zip. Either his legs or his punches.
Indeed, he is pawing with the punches. Good left uppercut from Whitaker.
And Whitaker's going to dominate on the inside. He's just a better inside fighter than Mayweather.
Crowd getting ready to erupt again.
Oh, good solid right hand by Mayweather that had no effect that I could see on Pernell Whitaker.
Round three coming to a close, and again, it has been a Whitaker